everyone, if you haven't guessed already by the title, this video is sort of to do with the last video I made and addressing some of the responses I got from it. Before I go fully into it though, I do just want to put my hands up and say that the British YouTubers example wasn't the best thought out thing that I've ever done. It's probably the least well thought out argument that I've put across. But the thing is, please understand that I come from London where the white population is more around 50%. Right, anyway, first things first, pointing out white privilege is not about turning being white into an original sin that all white people have to apologise for. White privilege does not mean that every white person automatically gets a ticket to an amazing life where no one's ever mean to them. Neither does it mean that each and every white person in this world only got where they are today because they're white, not because of hard work. All it means is that white people are less likely to face the same kind of racism and discrimination that people of colour face. And to the people out there who are going, oh, racism against white people is totally a thing, go look up the words false equivalence. Also, when discussions about race come up, you often get the comment from people, well, I'm not racist. Well, good for you on having some basic human decency. However, if you go on to say that you therefore don't think that there's a problem with racism or use that to undermine people pointing out racism, then you are an idiot who needs to understand that the world's opinions do not revolve around you. Just because you're not racist doesn't mean there aren't other people who are racist. I don't understand your logic. Also, in my previous video, I didn't actually accuse any of my white viewers of being racist, just maybe inadvertently benefiting from other people's racism. Why so defensive? Another popular comment found on discussions about racism is, well, I don't see race. Really? Because, I do. In fact, it's one of the first things that I notice about a person. It's what they look like. However, I don't then make judgments about that person because of their race. I don't treat them differently or assume certain things because of their race. See, I don't have to ignore someone's race in order to treat someone like a fellow human being. Which is usually the translation I hear when I hear a usually white person say the phrase, well, I don't see race. Everyone sees race. To choose to be colourblind to someone's race risks you being blind to part of what makes them who they are. It also risks you being blind to some of the negative cultural differences that they have to face just because of their race. Funnily enough, in the comments section of my previous video, the people saying, well, I don't see race, were more likely to be in the groups of people who A, didn't understand white privilege, or B, were actively denying its existence. Coincidence? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, but if you are interested in learning more about white privilege and the things to do with that, then instead of me speaking on other people's behalf, I'm going to send you to the people who know most about it. Just listen to their stories and be empathetic. Empathy is one of the greatest things that is in this world, and there should be more of it. But yeah, seriously, I don't want to be speaking on other people's behalf, so I'm going to let them speak for themselves. Just check down below and I will just add links and stuff as I find them. And to the few actual out and out racists that left comments, leave and never come back!